Assassination attempt on Donald Trump, staged or real? As you can see, this video captures the unfortunate scenes of the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, the former president of the USA. The incident took place during his campaign rally in Pennsylvania. While he was addressing the audience on the stage, a shot out of nowhere grazed the upper side of the ear. When he touched his right ear, more shots were fired. Instantly realizing something was wrong, he laid down behind the podium. This was the moment when chaos erupted, as the Secret Service instantly rushed and pinned him to the ground on the stage. People also started covering their heads for safety. After a minute, when they made sure the shooting had stopped, the Secret Service agents stood up while surrounding him. They took Trump off stage and then safely ushered him into an SUV. This whole event sent shockwaves throughout the nation. Till now, people have stirred a whirlwind of questions and speculations raising concerns about being staged. So let's get to know more about this assassination attempt. On July 13, 2024, in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump was addressing a crowd of his supporters. The rally, part of his campaign for the upcoming elections, was meant to share his political stance to encourage more supporters. However, a loud popping noise echoed through the venue just minutes into his speech. Trump was seen grabbing at his ear, which was bleeding. The quick response of the Secret Service, who immediately covered Trump and rushed him off the stage, prevented further injury. The attacker, who is now identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, had fired from an elevated position across the stage. Although Secret Service snipers swiftly neutralized him the instant he fired shots. Initial reports indicate that Crooks had no criminal record but donated to a Democratic organization in 2021, raising questions about his motives. Federal investigators are still trying to piece together his intentions and any potential affiliations. The crowd was quite confused. While some people tried covering their heads, few sat low on the ground, trying to stay safe from the shooting. When most people realized what had happened, Trump had already been moved to safety. The rally, held in one of the critical swing states, quickly turned into a moment of national and international concern. The FBI identified the shooter as Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20, from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, which is around an hour's drive from the scene of the crime. He was killed on site after firing from an elevated position at the outdoor rally. As the incident is being treated as an assassination attempt, the motive of the shooter is yet unknown. The New York Times pointed out that he was a registered Republican and didn't have a prior criminal record. Federal campaign finance records also show that he donated $15 to the Progressive Turnout Project, which aims to mobilize Democratic voters in January 2021. No doubt, Crooks' background is puzzling, with no clear indications of radicalization or extremist affiliations. His actions have left investigators and the public questioning his true motives and whether he acted alone or was influenced by external factors. The aftermath of the assassination attempt on Donald Trump has sparked lots of facts or conspiracy theories. Many people are questioning whether this was a real attempt on his life or if it was a staged event. Let's examine the points raised by those who believe it might have been staged. One of the most glaring questions is, how did the attacker, Thomas Matthew Crooks, manage to reach the rooftop with a weapon without being noticed? Given the tight security at such events, this seems improbable to many. If you don't know, there were two security snipers positioned across from Trump on another roof. Why didn't they spot Crooks before he could take his shot? This has led to further speculation about potential security lapses. Another theory was the audience's reaction. In any typical scenario involving gunfire, panic and chaos would always happen. However, the crowd at Trump's rally did not exhibit the usual signs of distress. Only a few people ran from their seats or showed signs of panic, leading people to believe the situation was controlled or staged. Also, in a widely circulated video on YouTube, an eyewitness claimed to have seen Crooks lying on the roof with a rifle and reported it to the police, who allegedly did nothing. This testimony has fueled further doubt and conspiracy theories. Moreover, the image that emerged following the attempt has been scrutinized. A photograph of Trump with his fist raised, bloodied but defiant, standing against the backdrop of the American flag, was described by some as too perfect. Critics argue that staging of this moment seemed planned to evoke maximum emotional response and rally support. The assassination attempt on Donald Trump has highlighted the power of social media in shaping public narrative and fueling conspiracy theories. Within minutes of the news breaking, the word "staged" appeared on X in the United States. This term, often associated with conspiracy theories, quickly flooded mainstream online conversations. Some users highlighted that the shooting seemed to play out like a scripted event, pointing to the calm demeanor of the crowd and the swift, almost rehearsed actions of the security personnel. Posts filled with speculation, hate, and abuse racked up millions of views on X. The platform's algorithm played a significant role in amplifying these theories, as users' For You feeds recommended posts that fueled the frenzy. Many of these posts came from accounts with blue ticks, offering their content greater prominence. As always, conspiracy theories sometimes start with legitimate questions and confusion. This time, they focused on alleged security failings, with many users understandably asking how this could happen. How did the attacker make it to the roof? Why weren't they stopped? More footage and testimony from both inside and outside the rally were also shared, making the panic and fear of those there all too clear. However, conspiracies emerged from the extraordinary images since those initial clips. In particular, a widely praised photograph was the one that shows Trump, fist raised, blood on his face and ear, with the U.S. flag in the background. People believed that the picture was too damn perfect, and that the flag was positioned at a great angle. The assassination attempt exacerbated the deep political divisions within the United States. On social media, both supporters and detractors of Trump have been vocal, often engaging in heated debates and spreading their own narratives. On the other hand, Trump's supporters have taken the assassination attempt as proof of the lengths his enemies will go to silence him. The attempt on Donald Trump's life has undoubtedly added a new dimension to an already turbulent political landscape. The ramifications are profound, whether you believe it was a genuine threat or a staged event. The political implications are undeniable, and the event has already altered the trajectory of the upcoming elections. Stay tuned and subscribe for the latest updates in this case.